Hi everyone, I'm Anna. Let's work a little bit on our plank today and see if we can get this exercise nailed. So the first thing to talk about is that we can do a plank on our hands or on our elbows. So it's kind of up to you what feels right for you to begin with. The first thing that we need to make sure are that our joints are stacked. So you've got wrists, elbows and shoulders in one line, and your elbows kind of screw forward so they're not hanging out to the side. They're coming forward and pointing towards the front. So let's scoop a bit of hairy hairness out of the way. When you're here, we're drawing in through the core and we're almost trying to lift up towards the ceiling, so that if we do decide one day to come into a full plank on our feet or trying on our knees on this diagonal line, we're not like sunk into it. We're actually lifted up. So it's pushing the floor away. So we're really moving up towards the ceiling, drawing the belly in. The other thing to avoid is this, because we're not like dry humping the floor here. We're like trying to lift up and come to the ceiling like a levitating piece of magic, rather than dipping down, putting loads of pressure on our lower back. So they're your first couple of things, really stacking the joints. Lifting up through the core and up through the body, rather than sitting into it and trying too hard to pin through the back to the point where we're dipping down. And also not dry humping the floor. Keep your pelvis up a little. So if you've never planked before, you are better off having your arse a little bit too high than hanging down into the floor. Actually, no one wants that today. It's not comfortable. Likewise, if you come into a low plank, so an elbow plank, we're looking for the same stuff. So we're not like, here, whoop. We're lifted up slightly, drawing up through the shoulders, looking diagonally forward so our neck's in like a lovely long line. So again, not this, because we're not trying to plank with our head down. We're trying to keep everything long and tight. There's that really nice feeling of drawing in through the core on anything planky, which lots of us forget, especially if we haven't done it before. So always focus on that stuff, and being good at things like planks is actually really handy for a ton of other exercises. So then if you go on to do, say, HIIT or pretty much any class that involves a little bit of floor work, you're going to be ready to know how that feels, even for things like press-ups or mountain climbers or a ton of other stuff that you could do in a normal fitness class. This will really, really help to get that feeling of engagement so that you're protecting your lower back and you're able to get the most out of your workout all the time.